very accommodating. Oh, sorry, we're just talking about our lovely Catherine's stomach. Right, it's great to have you. It's wonderful to have you company, it really is. We've got the one-day special all lined up, but it's not just one-day special, really. It's a whole show, and it's an amazing show with incredible discounts and great value for money. My recommendation for you guys is to head to the website, have a look at all the deals that we've got available for you, because you might want to start checking out your basket right now before you miss out, because they're while stocks last, and we've got great deals and a wonderful guest, of course. We've got our lovely John Lockwood.
Hello.
Now, John, we've got a couple of numbers to band around.
We do.
One is the number 2 and one is the number 4. Can you guess what they're all about?
I haven't a clue. You have lost me, which is a very unusual.
Number 2.
Yeah.
The one-day special was your second collection.
It was.
Yes.
Ah.
And number 4 is you turned 4 yesterday.
We did,
yeah,
yes.
You see?
John Next Door, yes, was 4 years old yesterday.
John Next Door was 4. John Next Door was 4.
Sam's been chanting that away for the last couple of days.
Well, many happy returns.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your anniversary. And I'm so happy that we have this deal for everyone at home, because it may have been your second collection, but my goodness, it is a fabulous collection, John. It really is.
I love this. This was actually, we call this my second collection.
Yes.
This was actually part of my first big set of drawings for dies.
Was it?
So these are the first produced dies from the first sort of whole designs that I did. These are the first designs and sort of that went into production, and you know, this was really part of the big launch of the John Next Door die range.
Well, let's take a look at the dies that we've got for you, because they're very modern and very versatile as well, and they're a lovely, lovely design. Let's talk you through the different elements, because the deal is sensational. It is over half price. We are very busy. You do need to be quick. You do need to be very quick. That's what I'm being told right now. 15 dies in total. Let's talk through the concept before they go.
So this was the Gerbera collection. Gerbera and daisies have always been one of my favourite things. Iconic. I started out my first ever craft journey with designing a daisy set of stamps.
Did you?
I wanted daisies to appear in here, and I wanted something a little bit more like sort of Gerbera and a little bit more modern in a way. So what I did was I put this collection together so that everything would mix and match. So you've got elements like this where they pop out.
Love that.
So
just
the flower doesn't cut out, they pop out.
Yeah.
You've got a corner, and the corner will match exactly with my sandwich box, which was my first die release.
Yes.
Or it can be used on its own. It can be doubled up. You can do lots of different individual things with it. But it could be flowers and foliage. It could be an explosion of fireworks.
Love that.
It could be different things. And again, this has been based on, and it's very strange, the square that this was designed on will work with my square seam box that I did fast forward 3 years later.
Oh, wow.
So this is what started the journey in my sizing. So these will match with what you've bought subsequently.
Brilliant, love that.
And then you've got things like this, and again, it matches. I think it shows, I looked at it and thought, is this going to actually show?
Can I just stop you there, John? I do beg your pardon, everyone at home. Don't like to stop John in mid-flow, but is it half the stock? Half the stock is gone, 3 minutes past the hour. Wow, I told you we're going to have a very special show, and I did say, if you see anything, get it into your basket, but make sure you check out. So it might be an idea to go and have a look at the other goodies we've got coming up. Sorry about that, John.
I'll be a bit quicker. Basically, so I made sure this matches what I like to do, which is, so in the circle, you've got the beautiful Gerberas making up the wreath, but then you've also got 2 different outline circles and 2 different inline circles to cut mats and layers and fit with it. Then you've got the rectangular frame, which again is the same Gerbera idea, but very modern.
Love
to me,
that, John.
the best die ever for using up those background pieces.
Really? Do
you know
what?
You've done really creative background pieces, you haven't got a clue what to do with them. Stick one of those in front of it.
Do you know what I love about this? We're showing it in portrait mode, but we can turn that. It will look great think? Don't you think?
It will work either way. And again, this is still in the same aspect ratio. So if you got my rectangular seam box, which was about 18 months, 2 years later, that will fit it.
Wow.
So this was the start of the journey of everything fitting together. And it came about because I was saying to you earlier, I went down to the warehouse for a meeting.
Yes.
Down at head office and doffed my cap and everything. And we've been finding lots and lots of things as they've been sorting out the warehouse for new stock coming in.
Three quarters of the stock, John. 3/4 of the stock has now gone. I do beg your pardon, but I do have to interrupt, John, just to let you guys know, because if you are sitting on the fence thinking, shall I go for this, shall I not, shall I have a look at everything else first, you need to know that you might not have time to do that. You need to get and check out your baskets.
Yeah, because Jane and I counted this.
Yes.
And whilst there might be a few more of certain individuals...
Limited stock. Sorry, John.
The
limited
bundle will
stock.
not be back.
So that's it. When it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone.
When it's gone, it's gone. We are now limited stock. £29.95. Do yourself a favour. It's over half price. It's a wonderful collection and beautifully designed by John. And so many different ways of using this die set. I know that it's something different for you. We're technically sold out. Oh my days. 5 minutes. Sold out.
Can I go home now?
No, you can't. No, you can't. I'd like to say yes, but no, you can't, because we love having you here, and we've got more on the show. Wow, that was amazing. Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
So for a collection that you designed 2 years ago to come back and sell out like that, congratulations. That's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. I'm really surprised at that. I don't actually know what to say, to be honest.
Don't be surprised. No. You know that you make some wonderful designs, and we've got more for you. So let's crack on and head to the next set. Now, chrysanthemums, I do like these flowers. They are beautiful when they come out.
I love these when they're real.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of the dies that I've made that is closest to... You get the beauty you get with this is as nice as the beauty you get with a real one.
Yeah, true.
And that's what I absolutely love. Now, last time we had this one on air, it completely sold out because the foliage we got with it had finished. I managed to find another foliage to put with it.
Yes.
So that we could bring it back, and I think this is the last of it. As I say, Jane and I were running around the warehouse manically going, come on, what have we got? What are we going to find now that we don't normally find?
Yes.
So with this one, you've got the chrysanthemum, which you've got all the centre for and everything. And then we've actually included the mini twigs in with it.
Isn't that pretty? I mean, this makes a beautiful wreath, just the twigs themselves cut out several times, a different coloured card. Oh, my days, how beautiful is that? Love that.
It's just, I think it's one of those flowers you can do an awful lot with. And it's so easy to use because you get the stamen in the middle. But again, I will demo that because I've tried to demo it properly and fully on the last trade. I got it on and couldn't because it sold out before I could. So
right, well, we are busy again for this. £16.99. Do you know what I love about this particular die set? You know, adding flowers to a card just adds that finesse and it adds that finishing touch. And I think this is the flower that will work well on both gentlemen's cards and ladies' cards as well.
It will just change the colours and it will change the centre, and it will work in anything. And for an intricate die, it cuts absolutely beautifully. Yeah,
it's sensational. It really is. It's only £16.99. That's for both of those sets of dies. Use them together, use them separately, but use them however you want to use them when you get them home. To get them home, get them in your basket and check on out. 525090. Right, the next one, I'm being told we're extremely busy, a quarter of the stock gone. I love this design, John.
I adore the poppy heads. In fact, this is one that we reordered in.
Is it?
And we rarely reorder a die.
Okay.
And basically, this was so popular that we had to reorder it in, and we're literally, this is the tail end of the reorder stock.
You know what, it doesn't surprise me. It's such a lovely image, isn't it? It really is. And it's something that's very, again, it's very modern, very contemporary, but we all know those poppy seeds, and we all, you know, when we see them out in nature, they're just such a wonderful thing to see.
They work so well. They're for men's cards, for ladies' cards. Great as just, I mean, there's a brilliant one you've got that there, coloured in by Mrs. Duck, where it looks like a simple bunch of flowers.
Yes.
Or one now, I think, by Helen or Rushan, I can't remember who, just cut out in black on an inked background.
Love that.
So simple.
So effective, isn't it?
Really is.
And look at this one.
And this is the waist.
Wow.
When they've been cut out of a sheet of gilded card.
Oh, you wait till you see the next one. Oh, my, the next two. All of them are beautiful. Are you ready? Oh, look at this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ta-da.
That's the waist again.
Look at that.
So that's them cut out from red and put on a
Half
piece
the
of black.
stock has gone, John. Half the stock has gone. What a beautiful, beautiful die set, and what a great price at £9.99. 059478 is your item number. My goodness, that is flying out the door. Right, next up.
It's in front of you under the red and black
card. Oh, it certainly is, yes. Sorry. There you go. Right, now, I love this one, John, because this is going to give you the opportunity to create a beautiful design. But we were talking about this earlier, that you can actually connect to this die together.
You can. I love this. This is one of the dies that Jane and I found last week.
Okay.
That, again, I thought we had sold out of. And we basically found some in the Narnia that I call the Crafts 2 warehouse. I will one day get shot for that. Peter will hear me and shoot me, but it is literally like going through a wardrobe. I love this die. It's so detailed, it's so intricate, but it doesn't cut on one edge. So this card is actually made in one piece.
Wow.
This isn't two pieces add together and glued in the middle, but there's space for you to thread ribbon through. And I've got a great demo to show you with this, where there's actually little clues given on the die to show you how you can layer it in different colours easily. Because I'm all about being a lazy crafter. So I designed it so that there are little places where you can actually put them evenly in different colours without having to work it out.
Love that. Isn't that sensational? That really, really is. And you've got that intricate lace design, but again, this could be for a gentleman, it could be for a lady, it doesn't have to be, well, some gentlemen like lacy cards, I don't mean anything by that. But what beautiful designs. And then let me show you another just there. Isn't that delightful? What a gorgeous card that is, especially for birthdays, for special occasions. Only $9.99. 068367 is your item number. Pop that into your basket. Make sure you check out, because we are very, very busy for that die set. Let me just show you that again for that particular die set. Now, something that's brand new coming up right now. It's incredible, it really is. You've seen the non-shed glitter card that John Crafts 2 brings, but what this is double-sided, and it's non-shed. This is incredible.
Non-shed, so this is brand new launch today. We designed this specifically at first for going with your electronic die cutting machines.
Okay.
Your Cricut, your Silhouette, your scan and cut, things like that. But this is, we call it a glitter card. There is no glitter in it whatsoever.
Okay, so how's it made?
So it's made with a foil. So I keep saying this now, but I give you a complete guarantee that you will not get any glitter on you from this glitter card.
And that's the one you're holding there, the gold looks amazing.
Because there is no glitter whatsoever, but the double-sided is, how many times do you make a box or a bag or a cake topper?
Yes.
Or a cupcake topper? I keep thinking of pepper in a penny whenever I think of cupcakes. But where you can't turn it round because the back is plain card. So this is double-sided, and this is exactly the same quality as you get with a craft artist card and the glitter card. But what we've had to do is we've had to make it with the foil on both sides.
Can we just have a look at John, because he's got one of the gold sheets in his hand.
So if you can see there, so that's the glitter card. Now, you see there, no shed at all, because it looks as if it's full of glitter, but I turn it over, it feels like I'm doing a trick. Because that doesn't happen. I bought some double-sided glitter card for Sam to go with his Cricut. Yeah, and it said non-shed, double-sided glitter card. When I took it out of the bag, I got glitter covering me. Sam gave up cutting it halfway through because it said it wasn't non-shed.
So this will go through die cutting machines
This will go through die cutting machines. This will go through electronic die cutting machines. Now, there are a couple of tricks we need to do with a die cutting machine. Because there's a coating on both sides, but I will show you that. So I'll try and show you that in the second demo. But it will cut with a knife. So this is the idea, is if you've got an electronic cutting machine, if you're cutting glitter card, what you tend to find is that it judders. It goes
because of the glitter.
Because of the glitter. This, watch.
Wow.
Look how fine.
So your die cuts will be fantastic. Using a craft knife will be amazing. Using them for your electronic die cutting machines as well to get that precision.
But it's both sides, but no feathering or anything.
No, not at all.
And the only difference is the way that we've actually managed to get this to work, and I shouldn't really say this. You know, we normally talk about our glitter card. It's on virgin white cardstock.
Okay.
Because that is not fibrous. So it cuts cleanly.
Yes.
This isn't. This is on a fibrous card.
Is it?
So if you can see there, that is a fibrous card, where it's normally on a white new card. And the reason is you need the fibres in between to make sure it separates.
Wow. Isn't
So
it
we've actually
amazing,
spent
the
a lot
science
of
behind
yeah,
it?
there has to be.
That's
You know
incredible.
me. We were actually sat watching how it's made the other night because I went, "You're always on about wanting to watch and know these things." So we sat and watched like a marathon. But I do want to know why and how it works and cuts like that.
And that, you know, and thanks to you, we get excellent products at the end of it. Right, this deal is tremendous. 163693. You get 10 of each colour. You can see we've got a beautiful array of colours there. You can, if you want to, get a pack of 20 at £12.99. That's a pack of 20 of the same colour, but this is a little taster of everything. It's a great deal, isn't it? You're saving £7 and it's just £22.48 today and another £22.48 in a month's time. So that's 80 sheets altogether. It's a great variety pack. It really is, John. It
Genuinely is. It covers all the colours that I think we'll want for Christmas, that you'll want for your cake toppers and things. And to me, I mean, this is Air Force blue, but you put this with purple and it's purple. You put it with blue and it's blue. The silver is such a pure silver. But doesn't that look like one of those, you know, what's in the box type gift boxes you get on TV?
Yeah, it does. It really does.
There's no magic tricks on this, and there's literally no glitter whatsoever.
Wow.
But it's so nice to be able to have the inside the same as the outside to
Yeah,
me.
it certainly is. And the front being the same as the back, especially if you're doing those cake decorations. Let me pick this one up because this is pretty cool. So you want them to be the same on either side. And then there's your M. I love that.
M for Matt. I have to say thank you because he cut some of these ones out.
Oh, isn't that lovely? £22.48. Pop it into your basket, then another £22.48 in a month's time. And it does mean that if you are going for that set of 80, which is available on FlexiBuy, anything else that you add to your basket, you can divide into two as well. Right, we've got some linen card for you now. This is flying out the door. Over a quarter of the stock gone already. Some great colour tones in here. You've got your lavender, your grape, your stone, and your jeans. 10 sheets of each, that's 40 in total. Why are we calling it linen card?
It's got a linen texture. This to me, and anyone who's sort of watched me a lot will know, I invariably use linen card for nearly everything die cutting now.
Okay.
And the reason is because it's got a beautiful texture to it. So you see that soft sheen that you're seeing?
Yes.
You're not you know when card is not textured and it's just like a printed colour?
Yeah.
That shines, doesn't it? Like bright.
It does.
It looks classy, not brassy, the linen card.
You're right.
It doesn't look or feel cheap. And I don't mean that horribly, but it has such a class to it. It cuts beautifully.
Does it?
The colours are stunning. And this is made for us in the Netherlands. So this is actually made for us in the Netherlands. And if you tear a piece, you'll see that there are actually, you can tear a piece, it's fine. I've got some,
are you
yeah,
sure?
of course
Okay,
you can.
all right, I'll try this
I've got some to replace it, so Peter will get it back okay. But if you look, it's the same all the way through.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
brilliant.
same with all 39 colours of the linen card.
Sensational.
But these are 4 new colours, because I asked them about 3 months ago, could I have some new blues?
Okay.
I didn't feel the blue range was right. And I gave them some codes, and they said it would take until about September, October. And then about 4 weeks later, they said, we've got some new that are near to what you've got. How about these? And showed me these 4, and I just went, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Names are crazy, because why you would call that blue stone, I have no idea.
Well, it might be like a sapphire, which is the
I think
blue
it's
stone,
supposed
the
to be
dark one.
stone washed.
Stone washed
and
jeans.
they've not translated it very well over
like
there.
Stone jeans, yeah, get you. Beautiful colours though, and I also like the lavender tone and the grape, because that is a gorgeous colour, isn't it?
It's not purple, it's kind of on the blue range of purple.
Yeah.
But you would think that that is a lilac, but again, put that with the blue, with the darker blue, and it kind of loses that lilac and becomes blue. Put it with the grape, and it looks lavender.
Wow, yeah, look at that, going across the two.
It's just the class of it. I think you've got a card under there with all 4 colours on, and a flower in each colour, chrysanthemum cut in it.
Look at that.
That, to me, is one of the nicest cards I've made in a long time.
That is lovely.
But really
Isn't that gorgeous?
simple, just shows you how those colours work so tonally together.
They could be bookmarks.
They could.
Or they could be little rosettes.
Yeah.
That would be nice. £12.99, 358 117 is your item number. Great if you're bulk making your cards and you've got that colour tone, that colourway ready to go. Only £12.99. We're very, very busy for that, as we are everything on the show. 358 117. Remember, we've already had 1 sellout. Right, next up, faux flowers are beautiful because you get to make them, create them, and then keep them without watering them, which is brilliant because those flowers flowers will last a very, very long time. Whether you're crafting them on your different craft cards or maybe your boxes or your different designs, or whether they are going to be flowers in a vase so that you get to keep them for a very long time. £9.99. This is your mixed flower foam pack. Now, how good is this, John?
This is brilliant. This is the Liane foam. So this is slight bit thicker. So this is the one that you would use. You would mould this using a heat gun.
Okay.
So this allows you to be a little bit rougher with it.
Okay.
A little bit rougher with your colouring. But this is made with my poinsettia die. And all I've literally done is turn my heat gun on each petal for about 3-4 seconds.
Really?
And they curl beautifully. Again, I will demo that either at 8 o'clock or in the morning.
Wow.
Same here, using the lavender colour. A little bit of ink to darken it. And again, this is using the Liane, and literally just turn your heat gun on. You see all the twists and turns are natural. That's all come just by a heat gun. So I've not had to have any skill at all.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, you've got some skill, John.
Genuinely, honestly, you literally turn a heat gun on
Do
there.
you? And it curls up. Wow,
Yeah.
£9.99 for that one. 180525 is your item number. How many did you get in the pack?
I think it's 20, isn't it?
20.
Because I think it's normally works out that one when we do it. It's normally about £1 or £1.50 a sheet.
Yeah, it can be very, very expensive. So that is a sensational deal. 180525 is your item number. Pop that into your basket and make perfect faux flowers each and every time. Now, we've got some different colours for you, and it's the colours behind as well. So let me pick those up for you. So you've got your pink and your purple, which are beautiful colours. Excellent. And then we go into the tones of the blue and like the mint green, which are your winter flowers, which again is great colours. Then we've got, well, I guess you could describe these as your Christmas flowers, because you've got your red in there, you've got your green, and you've got your, what do you call that, magenta, John?
It's like an azalea pink, isn't it, I think?
Azalea pink, lovely. And then you've got your autumn colours. Again, great for not just flowers, maybe do some leaves, John, and curling them up.
The leaves work beautifully on this. And this is the craft artist, this is our flower foam.
Yeah.
So this one you can heat mould, but you can also mould with your hands.
Oh, really?
So this is the one where you can actually pull it and it will stay.
Ah, yes,
so
I know.
this is the real fun one. And I put this pack on because you remember Joe, who does the MDF for Craft Yourself Silly? I'm no good.
Yes.
When I was in last time with her, she went, when are you going to put that craft artist brilliant bundle on again, because I've run out of the flower foam.
Well,
so
here it
this one
is.
was done for you, Joe.
Well, here it is. You've got a £10 saving. You've got those great colours in there, 40 sheets in total, £14.99. Remember, if you've got any questions on anything, you can email in. It is studio@thecraftstore.com, or leave a message on Facebook, because we are on Facebook Live. It's great to have your company as well. 514023 is your item number. Now, are we heading to our storage next? Oh my goodness, this is a bumper deal. Now, this is a happy hour deal.
It is. This is what we call the Keeler deal.
Yes.
Because some friends of mine, Paul and Elaine Keeler, constantly say, when are we going to have the cheap storage? Literally is what he says.
Yep.
So I really push Peter, this is the lowest price these have ever been and will ever be.
This is a sensational price,
because,
and it's for both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to get both folders and 10 inserts in there.
Wow, magnetic sheets
with
as
the
well?
magnetic sheets as well. So all in there for that price.
Wow. £24.98, £12.50 each. That's incredible value for money. 210593 is your item number. They're beautifully designed as well. You've got your little carry handle there. You've got the zip that goes all the way around. You've got that lovely flat spine as well. So if you did want to stick something on the spine, you can do. And it gives you a chance then, of course, to carry it very, very comfortably. And it fits a lot in as well. So if I go to open this one up, here we go. We can see now that you can store your dies, maybe all the dies that you're buying in the show today, perfectly. And you can also, because you've got the plastic pockets, you could put some other items in there as well, maybe some embossing folders. But you've got your magnetic sheets in there for your dies, which is absolutely brilliant. And it's easy just to clip open and push shut as well. So you get two of those, £24.98, 210593 is your item number. Now, you do get inserts already in there, but if you want extra inserts, if you want 10 more above the 10 that you're getting, then here we go, £9.99, 496042. So that's £9.99, but you're already getting a set of 10 inside.
That actually makes the folder section of that 249.
Yeah, 249.
Yeah, I never realised that.
Yeah, exactly.
As I said,
That's
we'll put
a
the
deal.
extension, the magnetic refills on, because it's the happy hour deal. It really is. That is, I think that's only, to be honest, I think that's exactly the price I pay.
Yeah, and do you know something?
them.
That is only for this hour, so you've got 35 minutes to
And
get that
at
in your
8 o'clock
basket
as well.
and check out. Is that
We've
going
done
to
it
be...
for 2 hours,
Right.
and then the other happy hour deals will be brand new tomorrow if the stock lasts.
Well, this is it. The stock might not last because it is flying out the door, and they'd make great gifts. Now, we sold out of one day special. We've got another one now for you. I know. Wow, amazing. Okay. Here we go again. Very, very busy. I know we're going to be for this one because I've seen these before and they are fabulous how these layer up and work. They're back in stock. You get 3 dies for £19.47. Wow. Better than half price.
It is, and
wow.
these are sort of big 5.5-inch dies.
Yeah, they are.
So you can do so much with them. You know, use them as windows, use them plain and simple, use them multi-layers together.
Yep.
They seem to be constant go-to dies. I know that Jane uses them with all her Christmas stamps all the time.
Yeah.
Because she loves to put trees in there and make it look like it's outside. But I just love these, and this is another one of those cards I made that makes me smile.
Aww.
Because it looks like that famous print.
It does.
That we're not allowed to say.
We're not.
So I didn't do it in quite the right colours, but
No.
it has a look of that.
It does. No, we're not allowed
I'm
to
sure
say.
we can't say Burberry on air. So
No,
I
wouldn't say Burberry
No,
either.
I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't say that on air. Other Burberrys are available. Now, this is a great card, isn't it? Again, you've got that modern feel to it. And this is just by layering up the dies that you've got in this collection. If I pick up one of the dies and just turn this around, you can see you've got the different elements there to make that multi-layer. And it's really interesting, especially when you're using different colours.
It is. Just play with your colours and you can really get something quite staggering with this.
Yeah, you can.
Offset them, do them in different shapes. Because I was involved in drawing them,
Yeah.
they are all actually the same size square, so you can repeat it in any direction.
Okay.
So if you've got an A4 machine, you can make these go to a full A4 sheet. You
Wow.
can extend them to make them rectangular. There's a lot you can do with them that you just don't realise. But even though just using 2 layers on white and dropping a little bit of glitter card in is beautiful.
Now, I've got something here with the battery, if the battery works.
Ooh. Is it not going to?
I don't know. I'm just going to pop this one down a moment because if at first you don't succeed, just try turning it on again.
Now, you say if at first you don't succeed, fake it, is what I usually say.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, well, yeah.
No.
I can't really fake a light. I could hold it next to my hair,
Yeah.
but I haven't got, I
No.
can't produce electricity unless I've got a balloon.
I'll have
Here's
a look
another
at that in a
sample.
bit. But again,
on a box.
cut into a box lid.
Yeah, this is brilliant. And again, it's that detail, it makes it extra special. And when you start to layer them up, this is also a very similar effect that you can make. Do you know what it reminds me of? Like, you can't really say Connect 4 live on air, but anyway, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, no, we can't say Connect 4. It's
No.
like I would say it reminds me of the TARDIS, but I'm sure I'm not allowed to say that
No, I don't think we
either.
are allowed to say the TARDIS
no,
either,
but,
are we? But it's those kind of things. We're pulling your legs.
Yeah.
But you could use this maybe for a game.
Yes, you
Yeah,
could.
you could.
You
Like
could use it in the
tic-tac-toe.
puzzle games and things
Yes.
like that. There's just so many options with it. And I think one of the things, we all go mad about our flowers
Yeah.
and our embellishments, and we go mad about getting dies that are sort of very figurative. But you need backgrounds. And you really genuinely need some good backgrounds in your repertoire to just change things. So you
Yeah.
can take a beautiful die that you've got and change it completely just by changing the background. And that's why I think these sort of multi-layer dies are so valuable.
Yeah, and they're different, aren't they, John?
They are.
They're different from anything else on the market. Get yours now, £19.47. A quarter of the stock has gone. Oh, my days. It's a brilliant price. And you know what? If you're buying something for a gift for somebody, I think this would be a really, really good gift. And if you're thinking about buying early for Christmas, dare I say it, some people do. Some people buy in the January sales for Christmas the next year. This is almost like a January sale because it's better than a half-price deal. So pop those into your basket. Pop them to one side and then give them as a Christmas gift or keep them yourself. 052017 is your item number. So that's your brand new one-day special that we've got for you. Right, John, what we're going to have a look at
Right,
first?
well, I thought I would put away the 5 demos that I'd prepped for the one-day special that's
Good
sold
idea,
out, and
good
spent
idea.
a day and 3 episodes of Vera doing. So they're all there, literally, and exist. But
Oh,
I'll do
bless
something
you.
with the Celsi, so I just need to ask for my Celsi if I could.
OK, yes, you
Because
can have
we
your...
had to borrow, I had to
thought
lend
said-
you my die.
I thought you said selfie.
No, I need it on the plate, sorry.
You need it on the plate. Where have I put it, John?
I don't know.
I don't know.
OK, so...
Right, well, let's have a look at still of it while I
There it is,
frantically
I can
look
see
for
it.
it.
No, it's there, it's in your hand.
Oh, it's in. There you go. We'll pick that up from the box under the counter.
Thank you. Sprayed, thank you.
There you go.
Right, so
Have you sprayed it? Well done. Well done. 068367 is your item
yeah, that just
number.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I'd want to go through the. As I said, there's some tricks and things in here.
Yes.
But I just love the way this is, and sometimes you can make the most complicated card or something that looks very complicated.
Yes.
But that's easy.
Yeah.
And I genuinely want that. So what I'm going to do first is cut it, and all I've done is cut a strip of, and I've cut a strip of. I think this is the stone.
Yes.
I think this is
This
the
is in
jeans.
the linen paper we've got available.
And this is the grape.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So
Don't
what
they
I've done
work
is
well?
they just do. And some, do you know, it's really nice. And I know it's all, but I didn't put this set of 4 together.
Okay.
This set of 4 were literally, these are the new 4 colours.
Yeah, well, 60% of the stock has gone already.
But isn't it, I always think, isn't it nice when someone's put a colour set together for you?
Yeah, do you know what?
Because it's done then.
That's what I struggle with. Sometimes getting the right tones and the right colours to work together. When someone's done that for you, and so perfectly as well, with the linen card, that's why 60% of the stock has gone. Let me just grab this for you. 60% of the stock has gone. It might be an idea to grab yours. You get 40 sheets in total, but you can see there those beautiful colours, how well they work together. Only £12.99 for 40 sheets. That's an amazing deal. Beautiful texture to them as well. 358117. Very busy, very busy, should I say, for those, John.
Right, so all I've done is cut a piece of card 2.5 inches wide.
Yep.
Just all the way across the grain, so I've not had to get any measurements or anything. And I've taped the die just so the edge is almost touching the end, because I don't want to waste any. But again, this is a card you can make out of scraps, because if you make any square mats and layers,
Yes.
you would get 2 of these
Yeah,
strips
you
out
would,
of the piece
wouldn't
left
you? Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is almost, if you get any thin strips like this, honestly, something like the Celsi is perfect for cutting it.
Do you know what? That'd be really nice if you were to wrap that around a little candle.
It-
you know,
yeah,
an LED candle,
it
not a
looks
real one.
Beautiful like
Yeah.
that, or around a glass or something.
Jam jar, if you're making
Yes.
jam. Oh,
and again,
yes.
the pattern will finish off at each end.
Okay.
But it is almost a repeating pattern, so you can butt a second one up to it.
A bit like wallpaper.
Yes,
Yes.
basically.
Excellent.
So what I'm doing is, if you notice, I've put a metal shim on.
Okay, why have you
Because
done that?
this die, if you look at the die cut, can you see there how intricate that is?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at the little
And you've got
design
tiny
at the
little
bottom.
circles, and it's literally based. It looks as if it's lace. If you see how
Wow.
fine those pieces are, I mean, this is how beautifully it cuts in the linen.
What about a stencil, John?
Oh, yeah, you can
Yeah,
stencil through it
yeah.
beautifully. But you see how intricate that is. Basically, I know, I'm not daft, that I'm asking my machine to
Yeah.
cut thousands
Yeah, you are.
of
yeah.
things in that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shim it.
Okay.
Because what's the point in being disappointed? And I'd rather say to you, as I've said many a time, it might be worth shimming this die
Yes.
than running it through going, oh, it's not cut everything,
Yeah.
and getting fed up and throwing it in the corner, because I've done that.
And it's not detrimental to the die that you've
Nope.
had to shimmy.
Not at all. But you can see there now, everything is cut.
Wow.
All that detail is all cut.
Do you know what's nice about the little shapes
Sorry.
that you've got in there as well? You've got like little diamonds, little circles. That make nice little confetti for like a little
Yeah,
confetti card.
it would. They're not ugly, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So I'm just going to peel it off that way, and you'll see, comes out. I've got all the pieces. Yeah, it hasn't actually cut. Now this is a trick actually. I end up doing this quite a lot. Okay, can you see here? It's cut on one side.
Yep.
Yeah, but on the other side, I didn't get the plates in the right place, so it's just kind of ended.
Okay.
It's absolutely fine. All you do is click the die back into place, yeah?
Wow. Listen, a third of the stock has gone, John. A third of the stock has
Jeez.
gone, everyone,
And
of
this
this
is it.
particular die.
There are no more
This is
to add
it?
on to this. This is
Okay,
it.
right. No more to add on to this. It's an incredible deal. Again, £9.99, saving £3 on the initial price. The initial price was brilliant as it was. So you've got a bonus there, 068367, but it's flying out the door. And when it's gone, it has gone.
So all I did was pop it back on and run it back through.
Okay, and that's done.
Yeah?
Brilliant.
That's a sign to me of a good die.
Brilliant.
Even with all that pressure, you can see, look, it's even bent a little bit. But it's still not, yeah? So that's actually a little bit wobbly,
Yeah.
but it's still gone straight back in.
Yeah.
So never worry if your die does that.
No.
You just literally bend it
just
back.
goes back, doesn't it?
Put it back. It
Brilliant.
will cut just as well. So all I'm going to do is just trim up to that edge, trim up to that edge, and then just give it a flick.
Yep.
So literally.
Look at that. So much detail in there.
And that's taking all of that out. And then all I need to do then is, you can take your brush, if you're a brush person, or your tool and just take those little bits out. But can you see, I'm just doing it, pushing against my finger.
Yep. Do be careful if you're using a poker tool like that at home, but John's an expert.
Well, I think I've got a dead finger, to be honest, because I do this quite a lot.
Yes.
Is there something you want to cover for a minute, just while I just take a couple of these bits out? Because it's boring for everyone to watch, isn't it?
Right, now, are we talking about the happy hour deal? Or is it good news or bad news? It's kind of all right news. It's kind of all right news. We don't need to panic just yet. But 40% of the stock has gone. 40% of the stock has gone. It's kind of, we're half safe and half scared of losing it. It's a happy hour deal. It's for this hour and for 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But, you know, I'm just thinking on average, we could sell out in this hour, so it might not be available tomorrow. You're getting
it's 8 o'clock tonight, sorry.
8 o'clock tonight, not 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah, there's a brand new one at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right, 8 o'clock tonight, I don't think there'll be any left. First of all, look at the design of it. It's it looks very designer-esque, doesn't it? Incredibly well made. You've got the handle, of course. I like the fact that you've got that flat spine, so it's easy to carry, it's easy to hang. The zip goes all the way around the outside, and guess what? Inside you have got your magnetic sheets, 10 magnetic sheets, and your folders, and they are in each folder. £24.98. That's not just for one, that's two. What an amazing deal for both. 210593 is your item number. Now, if you want extra inserts, you can get an extra 10 at £9.99. So, half the stock of these have gone. 496042.
The inserts.
The inserts aren't coming back.
That's the last of them.
And is that it?
That's until we get another delivery of inserts, which would be.
We don't know when that's going to be.
Well, at the moment, do you want to lick your finger and stick it in the air? Because I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, it's about like that at the moment, isn't it? With all the deliveries from abroad and things like that, we do have to be careful. So, if you want to sort out your craft room, if you want to get everything organised, this is a chance to do it whilst we've got them. 046042. And if you want to go for the extra, £9.99. If you figure that into the price, it makes your happy hour deal just about £2.50 per folder. That's an incredible deal because these are £9.99. Right, let's head back to John. Busy, John?
Yeah, so, this is crazy, sorry. So, I pricked all the little bits out there. I've missed two. It shows you how quick it is to do. And you can do the old trick of running your poker tool along.
OK.
To pop them all out. But all I'm going to do now, I'm using the power tape.
Yeah.
Because I want a really good grab. But on the little bit that's not got lace on it, I'm just adding that on the back. Now
I'm thinking of something else, John. I'm thinking cupcakes.
Oh,
having it just going around a little cupcake.
It would be beautiful.
You see how ornate and beautiful is that going to look? And if you're making cupcakes to sell, let's face it, why would you want to sell them? Just eat them. But if you want to sell them, it'll make them extra special.
So, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do then is, if you see here, OK, what I'll do is I'll bring a piece of white in, which will make this a little bit more obvious,
Oh, look
So if you can see,
that
I've got all that detail, OK? And what I want to do is, I want to overlap that. Do I want to overlap that onto the grape and then go with the stone? Or do I want to go that way? You've got, you see, I've got options every time.
Yeah.
Or do I want to go, I think I want to go that way, actually.
Can you go back to back as well?
Yeah. So you can do them, because it doesn't finish.
Yeah.
I can add the die on and then extend it. So all I'm going to do is, the big problem I would have is how to get them even.
Even?
Even. So how to get them even all the way down.
Yes.
And also, so how would I get it even all the way down when I offset it?
OK.
Yeah. And how would I get it? I'm trying to think of the right word as well here. And how would I make sure that it's like each layer is even?
So how would you
You'd have to do measurements. Well, you don't, because I can't be bothered. But can you see here? You've got a row of dots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have a row of dots there. So all you do is match through the dots.
So they all line up.
So can you see there how I'm just going, see why I put it on white?
Yeah.
So that now is lined up exactly straight
Just by
without
lining up the
having to
dots.
measure. And obviously I would then want to put the darker blue one on. So I do the same again. So I take this one and I line that second line of dots up again with that one. Move it around. That's not right. There it is. Find it. And then I've got all of them lined together.
Could you use a double-sided glitter card with this style?
You could, yeah. It would be a little bit more pricking out,
Yeah.
I've got to be honest. So I've not cut that far enough, so I just need to, yeah, there we go. Make that, so that's taped down.
That's
okay.
beautiful.
So let's use that as a trim a little bit differently.
Have we got some news for people at home? We have. Now, stand by your beds, please, because the original one-day special that we sold out in about 5 minutes at the top of the hour, we've had a couple bounce back. That means they were in people's baskets for longer than 10 minutes. They've come back out. Here's your chance. We've only got a couple. The next 2 people, 3 people that pop those into the basket, they're yours. £29.95, saving £31. 303077 is your item number for those. That's a great opportunity for anyone that missed out at the top of the hour. It did sell out, boy, in record time. You've got just a couple left to pop back into your basket. Back to John.
Right, so all I've done now is cut myself a piece of white linen card to 4.5 inches by I think about 7.5 inches. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop it in the middle.
Oh.
Just like that.
Okay.
Yeah. To give myself basically a gap in the centre. And then I'm going to take these pieces that I did and I stuck that down. So I shouldn't have done that. Really, I should have done this bit first. It would have worked a lot easier.
You know, with the dies, I'm just wondering, could you separate them so you can make separate ribbons, you know, from the one design there?
Yeah.
Is there an area where you could cut straight down it with a pair of scissors and break it up?
There is only one right at the end and it's very fine.
Okay.
But you could, technically. So what I'm going to do is, you see here, I'm matching up against that edge.
Now that looks like you've put ribbon through it because of the blue card popping through.
But I haven't, because I've just layered it all together.
Wow.
So I'm just going to take this one and I'm going to put this one down again, match it, because I didn't put it in the right place.
Again, looks like you've put ribbon through it, but you haven't.
So suddenly there I've got that colour through it, yeah. I'm going to take the top, and I'm using tape to be speedy, to be honest. So normally I would use wet glue at home. So I'm just going to put a little bit of power tape on, and then I'm going to match that edge, yeah. Pull it up till that's straight. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay, now I've got a little bit of blank space in the middle.
Okay.
So I tell you what, this is what I would do at home. So let's do what I would do at home.
What would you do at home, John?
Use foam tape.
Okay.
Because I use foam tape everywhere.
Would this be you at home in your back cave, man cave?
This would be me at home in my craft cave, yes.
In your craft cave?
I do have a sign up that my friend Mrs. Stuck bought me, which says man cave and rules.
Yes.
So it kind of is a bit of a man cave.
Yes.
It certainly will be at the moment, because Sam will be in there gessoing something and mixed metering something.
Oh. And when can we see you in your man cave?
Every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock.
Lovely.
So you can see there, I've got the pattern.
Yep.
And all I do is turn it over and literally trim the excess off.
It's almost like making a block in quilting.
It is.
Yeah.
But everything's lined up straight for you because the die's kind of done it for you. So I've trimmed that off, doesn't matter. Then you go, you see now.
Oh, I love that. Isn't that lovely? And also, if you turn it the other way, so you could have it, and then again, and again. That's it. So you could have it that at the top or the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it anyway.
Love that.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on a card blank and then prep to put some flowers on.
Okay, all
you
right.
can cover
John.
something a minute.
Yeah, right. Now, let's show you that die. If you do want to get hold of it, it's a fabulous die, isn't it? Look at all the different ways you can use that. £9.99, but with 40% of the stock gone. 068367 is your item number. It's absolutely wonderful die. It's a go-to die. It's one of those dies that when you're sitting at home, you want that extra piece of finesse, then that's the die die to go to, and you will create some beautiful cards using that. It really is lovely. Now, if you like the card that John was using, the colour tones are just divine, aren't they? 3/4 of the stock of your linen card has gone. 3/4 of the stock already gone. You've got some great colours in here: lavender, grape, stone and jeans. So you can see here we've got the purple and we've got the blue in there, that lovely grape colour. Isn't that sensational? And they work so beautifully together. It doesn't matter which two cards that you put together. You could put the grape with the blue, it works perfectly. You could put the lavender with the dark blue, that will work perfectly. You could put the two blues together, the two purples, just beautiful. £12.99, 358 is your item number. And remember, you're getting 40 sheets of your linen card, and that colour goes all the way through. It's brilliant, it's absolutely sensational, and that's why we're really, really busy. Now, the double-sided glitter card, brand new today, also very, very busy. Double-sided glitter, it's non-shed. So don't think when you get this home you're going to have glitter everywhere. You're not. So happy days. You can keep that vacuum cleaner at bay, because this is non-shed and it's a beautiful card to use. It really is. Now, why would you want double-sided? Well, let's open one of the boxes, for example. Now, if you open the box, you can see you've got the beautiful shimmer on the inside, but also on the outside as well. It's a really nice, it's almost like a soft feel to it, John.
It feels like silk.
Yeah, it really does.
You think it's going to feel like sandpaper. You look at it and you're convinced that it is packed with that much glitter.
Yeah.
Because that's how it looks. And it's actually even shinier in real life than it looks on TV, I always think.
Look at
that.
that.
The lights don't actually make it look better. You know. But that looks, it's packed with glitter, so you think, oh, it's going to feel gritty or like the edge of a matchbox.
No, it doesn't. It's really smooth.
It feels like silk. It's one of those where I wish people could put their hands into the TV and stroke it, because it's so soft.
Well, I think it feels that softness of... No, I won't say. No, I've just suddenly realised I don't think I can. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think I can. It's not a brand. I just don't think I can. No,
yeah.
It just feels like something
Come back
that's
at
wrapped
8 o'clock
in foil.
and see if Adam will try it.
Some things that are wrapped in foil that then go in a box. I can't really say it. I don't even know why I started it. It's nice and soft. It's nice and soft. Please don't carry on and guess. But anyway, it's double-sided, nice and glitter. Again, nothing wrong with it. I just can't really say
no.
Cigarette packets
There's
on television.
A brilliant basket in front of... behind the pink one that Sam made on his cricket.
Yeah, look at that.
This was just cut on his cricket yesterday. But isn't it nice? How many times do you make something like that and you cannot... The inside is not as attractive.
Yeah, it looks...
The inside is spoiled.
Yeah, you're right.
And one of the things I said to you, which I don't think I've said, is I have a new 3D Christmas die coming. In a sort of late September, early October. And 3D one. Yeah, and this would look lovely. The dye would work really well in this.
Oh,
it really would, because you see inside
goodness.
some of them and outside. So, and every time I've made similar ones, you sort of have to either put panels inside to cover it up, or, you know, just use plain card.
Yeah.
You can't do it in the glitters.
I just think it's marvellous. I really do. £46.96. It's a great investment. You are getting 80 sheets, 163,693. It gets even better, though, because you can divide the cost over 2 months, interest-free. We'll send everything out to you. You get your 80 sheets through the post, and you're only paying half the price today. It's great, isn't it? And then another amount in a month's time. Right, we've got about 9 minutes left on the show. Where does the time go, John?
I don't know. It's absolutely flies. It really does.
By.
What I've done is I've got a piece again. I think this is the stone.
Yep.
I always get them mixed up. I've cut it already. I've shown on lots of shows. I've cut a piece of A4 down into 4 pieces.
Okay.
Give me 4 A6 pieces.
Great.
So this is one of my flower plates, and of course, it means that you'll get it 4 times from an A4 piece of card. So basically, the flower pieces that come out of here, based on the linen card, will cost you around 8p, I think it is.
8 pence.
Working it out. You know me, I like to know things like that. So again, intricate die.
Yep.
So I'm going to pop my shim in, just because I can, really. And I don't. You've got an awful lot of cuts, and when this cuts through, you'll actually see it. So what you actually get is, can you see that bit there?
Yeah.
That bit has gone down, just straight down. But there's so many pieces to cut there, but watch. every bit is cut. So it's always worth shimming it when you're cutting something like that in one plate. And again, we worked it out that if I did this as separate dies, this would be twice the price.
It certainly would.
Because it would have to come from a lot more metal.
Yeah.
Which is the reason I do it, is to make it a better price for everybody.
Gosh, that's amazing. And that's the stamen that you've just
That's
taken
the stamen
out there.
for a centre.
And then you've got all the other flower petals, which you could use separately if you wanted to. You don't have to build them up.
You can use them separately or you can use them together. And something that I kept meaning to show the last time I had this on and it didn't last long enough is there's another little trick I've put on this die.
Yep.
And that is, let's pull one of the stamens out. Okay. So if you can look closely, you'll see that there is like a star-shaped pattern in the middle of the die.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you see there?
Oh, I like that.
But it's not cut through. It's just a ghost of it on that side.
Okay.
And the reason is if you use it like that, you can glue on that, you can stick them together, which is what I'm going to do. No problem. But if you want to put stamen in, that's actually weakens the card, watch, so that your stamen will pull through.
Right through the centre as well,
Right through the centre. And it will grip it because it turns up.
No,
so
turn that round again.
Yeah, you can see there, the little star bits turn up.
John, you're a genius.
So that is now held. Yeah?
That is card engineering.
So, and it doesn't matter what size, you get it through. But how many times do you want to put a stamen in the middle of a flower?
Yeah.
But you can't because you can't get a hole in the middle. Because you can't even get your proper die in.
And I love the way that it's gripped underneath because of the way the die cuts.
Yeah.
You've thought of everything, John.
So it
now,
grips
we've
itself
also
on.
thought about this because we've got some stamens on the show.
Hey.
Yeah, you get 120 in total for £14.98. They're the ones that John's got here. They look amazing. 190257. They really, really are nice. You've got some beautiful reds in there, some purples, and some nice designs because you've got some little white dots on them as well, which just make them interesting. Brilliant deal. 190257 if you want to go for those 10 different colours. Brilliant, John.
You get the stamen strip. But if you notice on this, they're not all the same length.
No.
If you can you see it's like a wavy line?
Yeah.
Because that's how I drew it. It wasn't just, oh, let's get a computer. Because then you just get you get an angle.
Yeah.
And it's not natural, they're all different lengths.
So you've got them all going
so
in
they're
different heights.
all different heights all the way down.
Oh, I like this.
And all we do to do this is literally I'm using the Craft Artist because it's a quick grab. This is the glue glaze, sorry, I should say. Because it's a quick grab, easy apply. Because you don't want I don't want a big, thick rung of PVA glue on that.
Okay.
So, and I want it to grab quickly. So all I do is take my reverse tweezers, grab the end, turn that over, and then just wind it up.
It's like an Allen key.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I love right tool for the right job.
Yeah.
This is what reverse tweezers were made for. Because, there we go. So there is your centre stamen.
Oh, wow.
And then all you would do is, I'll just take two. And again, I'll glue glaze. Again, because I don't want to build up any thickness in there.
Yeah.
You know, PVA does have a dome to it.
Yes.
So I do that one. I turn that way. I put the glue in the centre. And I just pop that on. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah, really simple. Now, I'm going to grab one I glued earlier, but this one will still do it if you watch, because I use the glue glaze. Actually, that one's already dry. That's what I love about the glue glaze. But all I do is pull them down.
Look at that.
Because they're different lengths, look how suddenly that fills the middle of that flower.
Oh, look at that. And then that almost becomes like another layer of petals.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you've got, and that's only got 2 layers and a centre in.
Oh, look at that. And the way you can pull those different petals as well and shape it.
So here's one I've done with a few different shapes. But literally all you do is put your fingers, pull them down. I'm not being careful. Because they're different lengths and the middle is smaller, you see there, you get even that little bud in the centre.
Oh, that is lovely,
how they would be. And then you just move these around, mess them up until you've got it all
Could you use
fluffy.
the double-sided glitter card with this die? No.
That would be far too intricate.
Right.
It really would.
Okay.
At 8 o'clock, I'll show you how to cut the
Yeah.
double-sided glitter card. But I've got a few here, so I'll just finish my card
Yeah,
very,
this
very
looks
quickly.
lovely.
So really simple. So I've done the flowers that I did from the bottom with the Celsi. Let's go one. I can't do
Again, these
four.
could be little mini rosettes as well, John.
They could.
Yeah.
Two. Yeah, I could make one for Roger.
Yeah, our producer's horse, Roger. He's a magnificent.
Anyone who tunes in regularly knows Roger, I think, by now.
Oh, Roger. Oh, Roger's got a poorly foot at the moment. Oh, no.
Bless me. See how hard I'm pressing and I'm not spoiling them? But
Love
literally, those 3 flowers. I'll stand this one up, but there you go.
That looks brilliant. And look at the depth that you've got there as well. Just turn it to the side, John, just so we can see that. Yeah, look at that. How cool is that? That is brilliant. And don't forget you get the mini twigs as well. So if you wanted to add those to your design, you can do. And the mini twigs are brilliant because you can use them with the flowers or with any flowers that you've got at home. Or you could use and create maybe a wreath with them and just build up beautiful designs. They really, really are lovely. And it's a great deal at £16.99. You do get that lovely flower die, the chrysanthemum, and also the mini twigs as well. Stock-wise, a third of the stock has gone. Look at that for a card. Isn't that amazing? Don't forget we've got those stamens available for you as well if you want to go for those. 525090 is your item number, only £16.99. Now the poppy heads have also proven to be very busy. 2/3 of the stock has gone. I think this is one of my favourite dies. I really like this one, John.
I love this. It's perfect for building. It's perfect for a base to build your flowers onto, or use them just on their own as flowers. There's so much you can do with it.
Yeah, it's such a striking image, isn't it? Especially this one with the silhouette style with the butterflies on as well. It's just instantly recognisable, isn't it?
It is.
As the poppy seeds. And there it is again. Probably not used as poppy seeds in this one, but just used to decorate that centrepiece, which looks really pretty.
It does, and that's just a little bit of diamond glaze or glossy accents added onto each little bit at the end. That's actually the first card I made when I received the prototype of them.
I love that. Really like that. Lends itself to that, doesn't it? £9.99. You get 6 dies in that particular deal. 059478. Remember to check out your happy hour deal. We've got a brand new one-day special because we sold out of the first one. That's how busy we've been. Take a look at all the different card stock we've also got on the show as well because they go really, really well with all the dies. John, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. It's been brilliant.
You're back at 8 o'clock with Adam tonight. Back in the morning at 8 a.m.
and 12,
yes.
But no 4 o'clock.
Ah, interesting. Thanks for letting us know that. John, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do check out your baskets, but don't go anywhere. We've got more coming up.